Welcome to the Patriot Hour. This is Michael, your host for 5/17/2018. It's Thursday evening. We got some new Anon, Q clearance, breadcrumbs, updates, drops. Don't go anywhere, and we're going to get right into them. And that's not it, right?
You know what letter that is, Grover?
I think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This is indeed a Q.
All right, welcome back to the Patriot Hour. This is Michael. We got quite a few posts to get into, so I don't want to take up too much time here, but again, if you're new to the channel, welcome, thank you. Please subscribe, ring the bell. Maybe after the video, share, like, comment, drop us an email. Take a look in the description box. Typically, I leave everything, the QAnon .pub, so that way you can get all the get to the board yourself and check it out and verify, read, and get to the multiple links that are sometimes within. Okay, without any further ado, folks, let's do this here. Real quickly, I want to go over 1385 from yesterday. Even though I did this, we're going to jump ahead in a minute, but U.S. history, ABCs, SIS, FBI. Did the covert counterintelligence branch of the FBI end, or was it expanded into a new agency? Double meaning exist. SIS good? So I was going through, and I didn't see this anywhere else. I didn't see this anywhere else, folks. I just, it might not be nothing, but I was kind of scanning through, looking at different posts from the early on, and here's one from November 12th, post 144. Patriots don't sleep. 40,000 feet versus necessary to understand. USSA global events. Paint the picture. Decrease the altitude. We will not fly that high again. Higher the altitude, greater the risk of conspiracy. ST. Shit talk. So many cannot and will not swallow some of the stuff. So that's kind of referring to, I took it as anything beforehand. All the posts up to this 144. If you followed Q early on, you know that it got, it was kind of putting some stuff out there. Led us down the path of Hillary, her daughter, why, the people they hang out with, the actors or singers, musicians that they hang out with the most, why, look at the pictures, her daughter's necklace. So Q is getting pretty deep. That's what we're talking about. 40,000 feet necessary, and we won't go that high again. We're going to come back down. There's a lot of that, but I'm thinking they were just going to stick to some of the mainstream crimes, things you can actually, it's just a little easier. So anyway, it gets into why is no such agency? What is no such agency? Q group, ? Who has clearance to full picture? Important. SIS is good. So then so that kind of, I was reading that, I was like, whoa, where did I knew we had saw that yesterday. So what agency is at war with clowns in America? Again, so we had it here. SIS good is good, now. SIS is brought up. And then in another one of these posts around here, you got SIS here. Why is PS in London for Comey? Operation Hurricane. SIS. Signals intelligence. This gives us some of the answers right here, because this is an older one and what's collectively been. So SIS. What agency is at war with clowns in America? NSA, right? Okay, so anyway, this goes on. Primary objective from beginning, we know all that. So why was Operation Mockingbird repeated? Why was Jason Bourne's CIA/Dream repeated? Senate and Congress puppets, not all power shift. So I found that interesting. All right, let's move ahead here. because I know that's what you guys want. Okay, I'm pretty sure I read 1386. I'm trying to see. Right here. We stopped on that. Pretty sure. So 1389 was the last one. We're going to go up to 1390. This came at 2219. So 1019 last night. Clipboard image. Alright, this is from January 14th, 2018. We the people, we the people, we the people, we the people. 4 times. Where we go one, we go all. No one person is above another. We the people are making the world a better place. We the people are taking back our country and world from the evil losers who would do us harm, all for a buck. No more. Stand up, patriots. Stand up and defend what you know is right. God bless you and God bless the United States of America. 4/10/20. Thank you for your service to the Great Awakening. Baker. And then a picture here. Q puts May 16th, 2018, 2221. We are Q. What was that? So... all right. I don't know. Doubled up. Not seeing any kind of difference, so. All right, 1392. Gina C. Haspel, Center Intelligence Agency Career Timeline. Gina Haspel began her career at CIA on January 6, 1985 as an officer in the Directorate of Operations. From that moment until she was named Deputy Director of the CIA in 2017, her entire CIA career was classified. CIA prepared and declassified the following summary of her assignments. This does not cover more than 30 short-term temporary duty, TDY, assignments over the course of her career. Deputy Director Haspel has some fluency in Spanish and French prior to joining CIA. As a CIA officer, she learned Turkish and Russian. She also received extensive training as an operations officer. So in 95, you could tell, 85. So for a decade, you don't see anything. 95, language and other training. 96 to 98, chief station, Central Eurasia Division. 98 to 2000, deputy chief. I'm just going to kind of read them. You can look at the dates. Deputy Chief of Station in 2000. Deputy Chief of Group Chief, CTC, 2001. Senior Level Supervisor, Counterterrorism Center, 2003 to 04. Deputy Chief, National Resources Division. Chief of Staff in 05 to 08. Chief Station, Europe, 2008 to 11. Chief of Station Classified Location, 2011 to 12. DDNCS for Foreign Intelligence and Covert Action, 2012. Deputy Director of National Clandestine Service, 2012 to 14. Chief of Station Europe Division. That was a return from 08 to 11. Did it again in 2014 to 17. 2017 Deputy Director. All right. Looks like a repeat. 1392, 1392. Uh, 1392. Where's 1393? Must have been one of the ones that got deleted. All right, so the Weiner, Anthony Weiner unsealing order. This here, USDN SDNY document electronically filed. Looks like 5/14/18 maybe. United States versus Anthony Weiner. Upon application of the United States of America by and through Assistant United States Attorneys Amanda Kramer and Stephanie Lake, it is hereby ordered that the search and seizure warrant and its attachment A, 16 Mag 6123, were filed under seal on September 26, 2016, and B and hereby are unsealed, so ordered. Denise Cote, United States District Judge, he signed off on May 16th, yesterday, to unseal. This Anon that posted that, the sources of the unsealed Weiner indictment is Pacer Service Center found at Pacer Logan, U.S. Courts. See the blue text at the top? That is a standard header that appears on all documents filed in the U.S. federal courts. We cannot link directly because these files and Pacer is granted only to Pacer account holders, i.e. legal professionals, like myself. I have an idea for Pacer account holders. Let's start doing random searches using only the phrase unsealing order. 100% authentic, you put. That was at 2319, 1394 in the series. And it's repeated there, so I don't know what's quite going on here. $13.90. All right, sorry folks. It's kind of getting a little weird and glitchy, so let me try to find this again. 1396. All right, 1392, Anthony Weiner. So 1393, Schneiderman gone, proper judge in place. Impressive, Anon. This was at yesterday at 23:27. So 11:27 p.m. Okay, May 16th at 23:33, 11:33 p.m. 1394 in the series. And Anon put I know that too. PICL, Presidential Intelligence Checklist, Pickle, Hines and JK. Pickle could just be a hard decision like it normally is, just an odd theory I had. Q at 23:37 in response, 11:37 p.m. last night. Think Pickle Factory. Q. 1395 in the series, an anonymous puts a last refugee tweet up. For your information, I suspect silly codename Crossfire Hurricane is a load of bunk added recently for dramatic effect by Scheme Team. It would likely have been in the page Strozik text if it didn't originate in 2016 as claimed. It doesn't. They just keep lying, not surprised. It's all coming soon. They won't be able to control the narrative anymore. Q in response to that at 23:49, 11:49 p.m. last night, bomb disposal team. Bombs about to blow. Which means 1, they know, 2, they are told, controlled, 3, both. Coordinated. Clowns wear masks. 1396. We got a Trump administration to provide records on Obama-era gun smuggling probe. The U.S. Justice Department has agreed to provide congressional investigators confidential records on a failed gun trafficking operation during the Obama administration known as Fast and Furious that has been long criticized by Republican lawmakers. So, in the statement issued on Wednesday, Attorney Jeff Sessions, Attorney General, said that the Justice Department would hand over documents to the Republican-led House of Representatives Committee on Oversight and the government reform that had been withheld by Democratic former President Barack Obama's administration. The agreement reached by Republican President Donald Trump's administration will effectively end a 6-year-long battle in which the committee had gone to federal court to try to enforce a subpoena it had issued to obtain the records. Okay, so looks like it would be the same duplicate. 1398 in the series. This goes back to 4/9/18, April 9th. Trust Sessions, trust Ray, trust Kansas, trust Horowitz, trust Huber. Q. Q posts another one here. That was 1398. Again, that came today at 12:54 p.m. This one here, 12:54 as well, just a little bit later in seconds, 1399. Okay. This one was on 4/2, April 2nd of 18. Breitbart, big government, truly Sessions using Utah federal prosecutor much better. Trump second counsel. Why was this made public? John Huber appointed by, removed by, reappointed by. Why the reboot? Think logically. History books. Q. All right, keep going to that one. All right, shut that one down. All right, 1400 in the series. This came at 12:57. An anonymous poster, Mike Pompeo, currently strolling through Rolling Stone lyrics to name our next spying op. Any request? This has probably already been posted. Thought it was funny. Q puts at 13:04, 1:04 p.m. this afternoon. The hard part for us is having to wait for the public to know what we've known for a very long time. There is no bigger threat to them than the public being awake and thinking for themselves. Why are we here? Q. 14:01. Q puts what I just read. The hard part for us having to wait is for the public to know what we've already known. So 1313, Q also adds to that what is a common theme when bad news is about to break against them. Stay vigilant. Q. So the ones that are there, folks, still there, the ones that haven't quit, the ones that haven't ran away, they're here for the long haul. They're going to go down with the ship. They've made this decision. They've either done too much. Their only choice, their only chance is to scream the opposite. And that's what they've been doing all along. So don't, if anything, look for that to intensify before it goes away. Stay vigilant. Okay, so we're going on to 1402 in the series. Q's it took his last one from 1313. What is common theme when bad news is about to break against them? Stay vigilant. So he added a website here, Breitbart, the big government report. Inspector General will declare FBI DOJ broke law in Clinton email probe. God bless the United States. D5Q. Multiple meanings here. I don't know. The D, if you go over the alphabet, A, B, C, D, that's 4. And then you got the 5, so 45. That's one thing I've heard. 1403. Got the same last one. Reposted for context. God bless. D5, Breitbart link. And at 1330, in response, or to add to that, Q puts what had to happen first. What had to happen first? Think logically. Think DOJ and FBI. Think cleaning. Number 64. Puzzle coming together. We have reached our cruising altitude of 40,000 feet long ago. As we prepare to land, please fasten your seatbelts and make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. Wow. All right. We're ready. 1404, number 64. So somebody took this. It's a little bigger. So Q put here 427/18. Focus only on the FBI. Jim Rybecki, Chief of Staff. So these are all the people fired, right? So we got all this, folks. James Baker fired, reported today, resigned, false. Lisa Page, Mike Cortain, Josh Campbell, David Loffman, John Carlin, Sally Yates, Mary McCord, Bruce Orr, Rachel Brand. Cross against House Senate resignations, final term announcements, plus CEO departures. Conspiracy, fake news. It is wide in the open, folks. In plain sight. I just had somebody tell me ain't nothing changing, nobody's been going. People don't see it. They forget because people are leaving maybe one by one on one week. Other weeks, it's reported in a manner, they left, they can't work with this administration. That's what a lot of people are thinking, and I don't blame them. And it's getting nuts. It truly is. All right, so, again, we got some kind of something there I'll grab. Not sure, it looks like some kind of password. So we got all kinds of photos here dropped, it looks like. Let's start looking at them a little bit. Can't really see what's going on there, but it looks like, what did that say, London? FS Yuri London. The city. Hyde Park corner. I got some pictures of a bus. Note the jacket's time of year. Yeah, it looks like he got a hat on and yeah, winter, winter coats and stuff, scarves, hats. Note the jacket's time of year. 1408, 1409. This one came at 1802, so just a few hours ago. A theory, this is an anonymous guy at 1802. A theory, those pallets were full of smartphones to be distributed members, i.e. Hillary, Bill, Hussein, Bremer. These were special phones which the cabal thought could not be tracked or monitored. The cabal needed a new way to communicate after Q exposed their Gmail, draft, and game form methods. Hillary was an NZ, Five Eyes, not only to raise funds, if that is the true story, but to test out the phones. Under directions of Trump, NZ told Hillary the phones were good. The cabal worked out with China's ZTE for these special phones. That is why ZTE was in the news lately. Trump drew attention to them to send the cabal a message that he was on to them. The pics in London show the cabal meeting up after communications with their secret phones. Just a theory. We are everywhere, Anon. Oh, wow, there you go. So we got these pictures of the phones, pallets and pallets of them. Wow. So I'm just I'll click on these for you folks. It's just some photos. Not really sure what we're seeing here, but Oh, what the heck? That's out of a... NASA? Guardian of the Pope. Personal. Q. All right, this came at 1915, like an hour ago, May 17th, 1915, 7:15 p.m., 1414 in the series. Messages sent. End. 1920, 7:20. Messages sent. End. Q. 1415 in the series. All right, so got through all those, quite a few pictures, some interesting, definitely some interesting things going down there, folks. Like they said, think logically. You know, what had to happen first? Think logically. DOJ, FBI. Cleaning house. They had to clean some house. It's just logical. People want other things before other things happen. We know Trump don't go around with handcuffs. You have to order. Look at the big picture, folks. It was interesting when he posted the part of the Constitution that talks about our government and it's our God-given right. I've heard that my whole life. So I always used to think if you do believe the government has overstepped some boundaries, it's not a government for the people anymore. What has to happen? Well, the Constitution tells you what has to happen. But then you start thinking how big our government has gotten. And if you were to ever try to do something like that you're on your own, you would be deemed a terrorist in a minute. And they would be able to mar you real quick with the news. Flash a few photos, and this guy is considered armed and dangerous, and the whole country would be after you. You wouldn't have a chance in hell to do anything. So this is a proper way. That's why it all looks so good. I get it. Sometimes it's like it's almost too good to be true. This is exactly what would have to happen to get our country back. It would take the president. He's got control of the military. He's got good 4-stars working with him. The intel. This is exactly the way that it would have to happen. You'd have to do it exactly the way that they're doing it. So, and if a lot of people out there think, oh, it's a dream or there's no way, well then, if you believe any of that other stuff out there to be true, and about our Constitution and, making it about the people again, you better hope that this is true, because if not, and if a lot of people would say, hey, it ain't going to be Trump that does it. Well, who and when? What are we waiting on? It says it clear to restart it and make it about what it was supposed to be about. Government of the people, for the people. If this is how they're operating, everything that we've been learning, and it's not one for the people anymore. We've known that for a long, long time. So, along with reading them, of course, you're going to feel, I know tons of people out there are believers. I am well. We're going to stay vigilant, keep reading them. Of course, we're praying that this is exactly what it is. Why? Because this is what truly needs to happen. It's the right thing. So it is almost one of those too good to be trues. So regardless, folks, stay vigilant, do your research, connect the dots. Don't take anything we say here or anything you hear anywhere else to be 100%. Do your own research, come to your own conclusions, connect your own dots, listen to everybody, read everything you can, but, don't necessarily run with it. Do your research, come to your conclusions. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. This is very complex stuff for a purpose, for a reason. You're going to commit treason acts. You're going to make sure you cover your acts. So these people aren't stupid. A lot of them are lawyers, and they're really good at plausible deniability. They've been practicing it for a long, long time. Pretty sure they gotten real careless in the last several years because it was running amok. They didn't do all the safeguards anymore. Oh, she's going to be winning. I don't have to do all this crazy stuff. And then she didn't win, and a lot of people got caught with their asses are out to hang, basically. So, all right, this is Mike. This is a Patriot Hour. Thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe, like, share, drop us an email, check the description box, and you can get to the Q links and all the multiple articles. So we appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you again, like I said, real soon. Next update. God bless, Godspeed, and good evening to each and every one of you. We'll see you back here real soon.
You know what letter that is, Grover?
I think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This is indeed a Q.
Hey, Froggy.